Alright, so here is what my setup looked like, but the iPhone was flipped the other way to get access to all 3 cameras. And here's the list of the pros and cons of the Sony ZV-1, and I think it's a terrible camera that you shouldn't get. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you do like this content, and hit the like button if you want to help, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I will answer all of them. I promise. Alright, so this is me testing the Sony on the right and the what is it called? The iPhone X Plus?
No, 11, iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's what it's called.
Pro Max.
Yes.
And testing it side by side. The Sony's on auto intelligent because we're gonna go in and out of obscure places. And I'm not using the selfie with the iPhone because obviously the back camera is much better. This is actually not true anymore. The selfie camera, starting with the iPhone 11, is actually wider and can accept also HDR in video. So it makes it ideal for vlogging, and I will show you later on what it looks like with it. And hopefully the sound will be good too on either. Serge said that the sound is really good on the 11 Pro.
Yeah, except when there is wind.
Yeah, and we don't have the dead cat on the Sony either. We forgot it. Alright, and here is what the Sony looks like on its own without the iPhone side by side. Just so you can have a look at the colors, what you like better. And here's the iPhone. It's a lot more yellow, in fact, and the white balance is going all over the place. Obviously because I shot with the native iPhone app. Okay, so on the left we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I've selected the active stabilization on the Sony, and so it crops in a bit, and everything is on auto on the Apple here, and the audio is recorded internally on both of them. Let me switch to active stabilization. Now the Sony is on active, so it's super cropped. You can't even see Serge that's walking right next to me. And the cool thing with also the iPhone Plus X 11, sorry, the iPhone 11 Plus Max, Giga Max.
It's iPhone 11 Pro Max. Pro Max.
Exactly, the 11. You can also get the very, very wide angle, which we're going to switch right now. Alright, so now the iPhone 11 is on super wide, so you can see everything that's behind me, and the dynamic range is actually awesome. The only bad part about it is that we can't see what we're recording.
No.
So hopefully we're well exposed, but we really can't. And Serge has to run in front of it to see if everything is fine. Alright, so stabilization is off on the Sony, and I'm on the very wide angle with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and yeah, I can see definitely everything is shaking on the Sony side. I'm not sure how the iPhone is handling it, but it should be good. And sorry for the sound. We're using internal sound. It's not too windy, so we should get a very decent sound from the Sony, apparently from the iPhone too. And let's switch to selfie mode now with the iPhone 11. And at this point the Sony battery died, so I could not compare it to the selfie camera, which is actually wider than the back-facing camera. So I'm just going to show the front and back camera side by side. And hopefully on the Sony we're the widest. Oh, the Sony died? Sony is not responding anymore? Great, we just witnessed the death of your camera, Serge. It's not even retracting anymore?
The batteries made me dead.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Alright, so the battery is dead on the Sony, but this is the selfie mode, and there's 2 things that I like about it. Obviously you can see yourself and you can frame yourself properly, but the problem is you're looking at yourself and you're not looking at the camera when you're talking, because you're just looking at yourself, because everyone loves themselves. So you should be looking on the right side of the phone like that when you're talking to someone or when you're talking to your camera, but the problem is you're tempted to look at yourself like I'm looking right now. And also the quality is not as good on the selfie camera, whether it's photo or video, and you can't choose the wide angle, but yeah. And people behind us are talking in French, thinking we're not French, but we are. all the way. Obviously the iPhone 11 has a better dynamic range because it's using this high dynamic range algorithm during recording, whereas the Sony ZV-1 was on normal picture profile. I could have gotten a better dynamic range using the S-Log, and I just wanted to show you what it looked like straight out of camera without doing any color correction. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will do a full review of the ZV-1 and all the points that I did not like and why you shouldn't get this camera. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will answer every single one of them.